Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Mr. Capozzi here, and today we're going to be looking a little bit at how we can work in Google Docs and then submit that file as a completed assignment to our Brightspace from D2L. The first thing we're going to do is log into our Google website with the TCDSB, and the website for that is google.tcdsb.ca. The students can use this from home or from school, and it's seamless. Whatever they see at home is what they see at school. Once they log in, they're going to see their organizational structure. This would be their directory and how they can save their files. All the students have already made something that looks like this. All of their subjects are going to be in folders that look like this. They did this already. If they have a writing assignment to complete, or for any one of these assignments, they can create folders on the inside if necessary. So to create a document here, the students can right mouse button click and make numerous different choices. We're going to make a Google Docs, but they can also use spreadsheets or presentation software. When they have Google Docs, something like this, a word processor comes up. They can give it a title here, and it can be anything they want. It can be science fiction, and this is where they can type their written work. However, I have a file already, and the work gets saved automatically here. There is no file and choose save or file and choose save as. Any changes they make are saved immediately in Google Drive. It just so happens I already have a file worked on here. It was a poem that we did earlier, and I'm going to open this poem. This is the poem in Google Docs. You can see it here. However, we're not able to submit this as it's currently in Google Docs and not in a format that we can easily share with the rest of the planet. Therefore, we're going to download it or export it, and we have a number of different choices. The best choice would be this one right here. This would be the PDF document. The PDF is wonderful because it can be read cross-platform. It's not specific to Windows or Apple or anything for that matter, and it's very, very easy to be able to view this document. So we're going to export it or download it as a PDF. Once we click on PDF, we see down here that there is now a folder that has our sci-fi poem in it. If we click on the little arrow here and show in folder, we can now see that we have a poem already in PDF format. If we click on it, we'll notice that it comes up in a format that anyone is able to see. So we don't need that right now. It's already been completed, so we can close all of that. What's important is that we have the file available to us here. We're going to move this out of the way for just 1 minute, as now that completed file is ready to go. So we can close everything else, and we're going to log into our D2L. This is the website for D2L here, tcdsb.elearningontario.ca. Students from home or from school have to log into it. However, from school, it's a single sign-on. So once they've logged into the computer, it will automatically log them in to D2L. From home, they have to use their network ID, which would typically come in the format of first 6 letters of their last name plus first initial and then 001 or 002. They've been given this already, of course. When they click on login, please see one of my other videos to see exactly what this means, but the students can click on our class, and right in this area here is where they submit all of the assignments. I'm just going to change my login so I can see exactly what the students are going to see. And right here, we can see that the assignment login, as it opens up, we are submitting something known as, in this case, Poetry, the Water Trader's Dream. This is what the assignment folder looks like. For our social studies and for science, you can see that there are numerous folders here, which would be like a Dropbox, if you're familiar with that. but we have all of these different choices. Knowing that this is from our Nelson Literacy, we're going to click right here. When we get into this folder, we see that the success criteria that I put in there is already there. And in this area is where students can submit an assignment. By clicking on Add a File, it will bring them to a dialog box. They have two choices here. My Locker would be the area on the D2L or Brightspace that has files for them. But we saved it on my computer. So we're going to click here. Now we have one of two choices. We can either search for it by clicking on Upload, or we can drag and drop the file. So here's the file right here. I'm going to click and hold on the file, bring it in here, and let it go. And now you can see where this sci-fi poem is right there. So now the folder has the poem that is ready to download, and I'm going to click on Add. Add now has added the poem to the submission area, getting ready to actually submit it. If I had to put in a note here saying something like, "This is my final answer," it's not mandatory to put a comment in here, but if a student wanted to let me know something, they could. Now you can see that the poem in PDF format is here. Any comment I need is here. And now I can click on Submit. And as soon as I do that, the poem has been submitted. It says File Submission Successful. That is an important part of this, so that students know that yes, it actually has gotten in there. All of the information about their file is all in here, who submitted it, the size of the file, and so on. This is where the students are going to be able to get their feedback. No feedback is going to be on paper format for this. It's all going to be online. So now that I've totally finished it, I can click on Done and go back to other work that I would be able to complete. Their feedback is going to be in this area here where it says feedback. They receive descriptive feedback based on the success criteria. They will also receive an email indicating that they have successfully submitted their work. If they scroll up to email, there's an email in here with this mail icon with the little orange dot. That indicates, which it's in there, that indicates that I have in fact correctly submitted my file and my assignment is now complete. If I had to go see that assignment again, I can go click on assignments. And when I scroll down, I can see I have submitted, in this case, I've submitted 2 files. And clicking on poetry, and I scroll down, the files are all here. So thank you everyone for watching. Enjoy your evening.